neighbors, nieces, nephews. This your favorite Uncle Spooty, the neighborhood supporter, and welcome back to another episode of I Got Five on It, where I take topics that I'm interested in, break down my opinion in 5 minutes or less. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I succeed, but regardless of what, I'm glad you're here with me. Go ahead and take your shoes off at the door and like, share, and subscribe. All right. All right. I talk about the hip hop, I talk about the sports, the arts and all that stuff. But, I get into some real shit, every now and then. And I want to talk about an idea that I've been holding on to, and I just want to put it out to the world because I do a lot. And I know there's some young, youthful, great mind out there. I don't know who this might inspire, and I'm going to start promoting this idea, but with the rise of AI, this is the way I control our image and likeness. I feel like the black image and likeness has been profitized for so long. We have been profitable, but we don't really reap the most benefits from it. The music industry, um, entertainment, basketball, football, all these entertainments, the arts. You know, we don't really acting. We don't really get that equity. We don't get that ownership that most people get. Even though no matter how hard we work, how there's so many doors that can close on you. So I feel like we need a committee of black professionals within each sector or category of the arts. That's like acting, directing, and we come up with like some type of emblem or logo that represents the certification of or the approval of the black image and likeness in the film, the black image and likeness represented in this album, or this record label, or yada yada yada. But it's something that we all can recognize and be like, okay, we're gonna go see that movie because this is certified by Spike Lee, Tyler Perry, and they looked at this film, they approved it, and said, okay, this is good to go patronize. Okay, we this album was sent to yada 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 to Jay's. Let me not say Jay Z because I'm trying to think of some common, Most Def, Lauren Hill. I don't know, some type of collection of artists that have a lot of sweat equity in the game, highly successful, with the voice that matters and is respected. Hey, they looked at the album, it's good to go. This is certified by the collective. I don't know what we'll call it, the conglomerate. I don't fucking know, but it'll have an emblem. And I feel like this we'll be able to govern and manage our name, image, and likeness a little better. I know people wouldn't. I know there will be a lot of black people that don't like this idea because they would have to go through the filtering system as well. It wouldn't just be they can do whatever they want to either. Like they have to get approved as well. It wouldn't just be like white people, Mexicans coming up to that group and saying, "Hey, can you approve this?" It will actually be black people too. Like we need to make sure you're holding it down too, because a lot of times we can fuck up our own image, our damn selves. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't need help. We, we can do it our damn selves. We can fuck the image up our damn selves. So I just want to know how y'all feel about that, man. And lastly, before we get up out of here, because I know I'm probably about to be past 5 minutes. But I want to talk about Big Gretch, man. I made a post on my page. Oh, my bad. Gretchen Whitmore. Whitmore. Gretchen W. She just signed, the approval. I don't know if she just signed it or when, but she said data center in Michigan. They are attacking our Great Lakes and they're looking to set up shop in many different cities in Michigan. And I'm very sad about it. And I'm very disappointed in Gretchen. She got the buffs by G Man Cash. You know, she seemed like she was a good fit. I didn't know much about her, but she seemed like she was for the people. But come to find out, her husband is a part of, I think, the CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield. She just signed an agreement with the tech billionaires for a data center in Saline, and she's on her way out. So she getting that bread. She's on a humongous promo run right now, visiting a lot of local businesses and shit like that. And I'm actually just a little fed up. Like, why the fuck would she do that? And then on my post, was pointing out more shit, like educating me on, you know, who she running with, who she trying to block from this, and her husband, and oh, she never gave a fuck about the Flint water. Like, she never fixed that, and I didn't even think about that. And here goes Detroit giving her some fucking buffs. I don't even know how she got the motherfuckers. I'm well over the buffs. We need to go ahead and retire them bitches, period, in Detroit, and repo Big Gretches. I'm sorry. I keep saying the Big Gretch just roll off like that, but Gretchen. All right. But yeah, Gretch, man, you let Nas down, and we on your ass. We not letting up. But neighbors, nieces, and nephews, let me know how y'all feel about the badge and how y'all feel about these data centers, man. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're not from Michigan, there might be some shit coming your way. So don't be just skipping past the data center talk, because y'all city might be up next. And more and more I will be talking about these things more and more on my page as more things happen, because I feel like with all the things going on, it's hard not to talk about that shit. I'm not like the celebrities that got millions of fucking endorsements to where they feel like they can't talk and shit, where they feel like they don't want to mess their bag up. You know what I mean? They just rich slaves, rich house motherfuckers. I don't want to call them house niggas, because sometimes you'll say something and get a racist happy, like, oh, he said house niggas. Oh. But yeah, y'all just in the house with it. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta speak out, man. We need y'all help, and we need y'all dollars too. Put it towards some of these local organizations, man, and make them even more impactful. You know what I mean? But neighbors, nieces, and nephews, let me know how y'all feel about this shit, man. Put how y'all feel in the comments. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. See y'all again next time. Peace.